I'm Clark.
I'm Jordan, and this is Season 2 of
Blogivision!
So today we're going to be starting with the hot topic of PlayStation Network.
As we all know, the PSN has been down now for just about a month. It just came back up recently. It was hacked only for a very short while, but they spent the majority of that month revamping their entire security system with a major update.
What I don't really get is people have been complaining for this whole month that they can't play their video games anymore because PSN's been down. Online's not the only way you can play video games. There are one-player modes in these games for a reason. Just play that for a while. It's just as good in my opinion. I don't really use PSN very much. I don't play online very often. I play the one-player modes, and sometimes I'll play with my friends if they come over. That's about it. You can still do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just solely play online games. I don't get it. What's the point of owning a game if you just want to use one of its many features?
Really, when you play online, you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again. You're going to be playing against a bunch of people. If you're not good at the game, you're going to be getting your butt kicked. If you're too good at the game, you're just going to be dominating everybody every time you play. It just seems repetitive. When you play online, you have your different levels, different stages. Just do that for a little bit. It's entertaining if you really give it a try.
Except for a couple maintenance issues still being peppered into the PSN, it has been up now for about a day, maybe a little bit just over 2 days, and it seems to be running strong.
Now, to all the people that are saying, oh, I'm going to get rid of my PS3, go get an Xbox, you have to realize this can happen to any system. It's not just Sony that this is going to happen to. Xbox has been hacked before, it's been down before, same exact thing.
PS3 and Sony were only targeted in the first place because the hackers had a gripe with them, which they could have easily just have gone after Xbox, and who knows, they might be next. And people say, well, at least I get to play my games on Xbox, ha 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 ha. Well, unless you get the red ring, huh? Have fun.
And, just to add on to that, Microsoft won't do crap about it. I have a lot of people who've had red rings, they try to get a hold of Microsoft, they don't really care very much at all. They won't do anything for you.
And they say they fixed the red ring of death thing for the majority of the systems now that they're making, but honestly, they still have a pretty high failure rate, the last time I checked.
So, long story short, PSN was down about a month, it's back up. For those people that just want to play online games, you're good to go again, go ahead and play. For everyone else, just, I guess, continue what you were doing.
Well guys, it's time to start winning!
And of course, we're talking about winning with Mr. Charlie Sheen.
Now, Charlie Sheen's quite a colorful character. In the last many years, he's been addicted to pretty much every drug. He's an alcoholic, addicted to sex. He's not a very upstanding United States citizen.
He likes to beat his wives, too.
Yeah, there have been many domestic violence suits against him.
So, because of all these problems, Charlie Sheen has been fired from 2.5 Men. Pretty much the only thing he really had anymore that I know of. I know he's going on a tour now that he pretty much has nothing left, but that was about the last thing he had, and now they've gotten rid of him because they were tired of all the crap.
So basically Charlie Sheen's running his mouth about how he's the greatest and the show can't survive without him, and he's trying to just basically steal more money from them, and he says the show's gonna be nothing without him, and he's doing everything he can just to be a total dick, basically.
He thinks he's winning, but
really, it's just one big joke. I mean, we're honestly not laughing with him, we're laughing at him, but it's just fun to see how far he's actually going to get.
So they actually took a survey of about, I believe, 1,000 people about Charlie Sheen, asking if you still liked him or if you didn't like him. I don't remember the exact number, it was 70-some% said that they did not like him anymore. So, whatever, if he wants to think he's winning, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know.
So with the whole 2.5 Men thing, they're going to replace Charlie Sheen's character with the role of Ashton Kutcher, which Charlie Sheen says Ashton is a good actor, he likes him, but he's not going to fill his shoes. Personally, I do like Ashton Kutcher, I do laugh at pretty much most of the stuff he's done, and I think he will probably be an appropriate fit on the show, but there will always be something that says Charlie Sheen was the best in that role.
Moving on to Arnold! So after 25 years of marriage, everyone's favorite strongman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is getting separated from his wife.
Arnold's appearances with his wife have been limited, and it seems that they weren't very happy sitting next to each other at certain events, and they haven't been seeing a lot of each other at all. Also, when he's been out of office just recently, his wife and him sort of were very, very distant from each other. They just keep growing more distant.
So there is good news among this story. Yeah, it's bad for Arnold and his wife, but the good part of the story is Arnold is going to try to go back into movies.
This man is badass. He's already signed up to appear in 3 films, and one of them is a Terminator series. And if you have any doubts of him being too old, I mean, the guy's a pretty good actor. He's been around the block. He doesn't have to do an action movie. He's done plenty of just plain movies, and I'm looking forward to watching more Arnold. The guy's the man.
I'm Arnold. My wife leaves me, but I don't even care. I'm just going to go make Hollywood movies and make lots of money, and lots of women, and touch girls on my sets.
So, it's Friday!
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Well, actually, it's Monday, but it's close enough.
Every day's Friday when you're listening to Rebecca Black.
So Rebecca Black is the newest hip-hop sensation with her new hit song, Friday.
Oh, she sucks.
I'm sorry, I can't even say that seriously. She sucks! She's awful!
Her song is only popular under the premise it's so bad that it's good.
As of right now, I'm looking, it has about 141 million views on YouTube. So, yeah, it's a bad song, but is it kind of doing a good thing for her? A little bit.
A YouTube video with that many views probably generated well close to $500,000. This is how she's making money. First of all, she gets paid per view on YouTube. She gets paid from the advertising on YouTube. And she gets paid from every download from iTunes, which is millions of people.
Here's the really bad part about this whole thing. She's not having a music video come out because she's talented, because someone discovered her and wants her to be big now. What happens is her rich parents decided to pay a ton of money to a company near them that will write a song for you and record a video for you. So yeah, she didn't write the song, they wrote it for her, they did everything for her, but it's still just awful.
I just can't stand this. She is famous for all the wrong reasons, and it just makes me sick. She sucks.
There are celebrities that are trying to support her now. I know Simon Cowell, actually, of all people, yes, Simon Cowell has reached out to her to tell her to, you know, keep her chin up and try to keep going. I don't know how far I would take the support. I don't really think it should be anything too serious.
Now, she was on the Jay Leno show, and they had her perform the Friday song, and it was just the fakest thing ever. Like, it was just doctored, it was auto-tuned, it was lip-sung, it was so fake, it was terrible.
So, here's a few more stories that we didn't get to talk about while we were gone.
So Lindsay Lohan went to court again and promised to stay clean. Again.
Osama bin Laden has finally been found and killed.
You couldn't even turn on the freaking TV for 2 months without seeing a pointless news story about these two.
Chad Ochocinco always asked, how do you stop number 85? Well, during the NFL lockout, he tried out for a few other sports, and I think he answered the question for himself.
So it's good to be back. Good to be making some more videos again. We will obviously be doing that some more. Now, Season 2 is here. And so, for the first time in a long time, I am Jordan.
I'm Clark. This is Blogivision!